Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to create this makeup look for you guys, and I am using Colourpop Cosmetics. It is all Colourpop, and this is the look I created. It looks pretty poppin' for an affordable brand. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, just keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, please turn on the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Now let's get started with the tutorial. I am doing a full face of Colourpop, and I am going to start with my face today. That's what I feel like doing. So I'm just going to use this All-Star Matte and Blur Primer. I've never used this. I recently purchased it and I can't wait to try it. I haven't heard many things about it. I'm going to start on the T-zone. This feels very moisturizing. Let's see how it dries. Today I am going to use the new foundation stick. I have two shades here. I got the shade Light 70 and Medium 90. So I am going kind of dark. Let's see how this goes for me. This is the No Filter foundation stick. It feels more on the matte side. So there is Light 70, and then this is the darkest shade, Medium 90. They are both warm tones, so I think today I'm going to go with Medium 90. Let's see how this goes, or even mix both of them. So I'm going to start swatching it all over. I'm going to use Light 70 in the middle. I am going to use a foundation brush, just because they work better with foundation sticks. So I'm going to start blending it out. I'm just using my Makeup Shack foundation brush in T40. So far it's not giving me full coverage. I would say this is sheer to medium coverage. But if I need more coverage, I can use the concealer or even their foundation, the regular one. That will add a little bit more coverage. So if you do like natural foundations, you will definitely love this. For me, you guys know I love my full coverage. I'm just gonna use the Light 70 to add more coverage. Let's see how this goes. This is the second layer. Okay, this worked out. Yeah, it looks way better after the second layer. And it doesn't feel that greasy, so that's good. So far this foundation is so-so. But later on during the day, I'll let you guys know how it goes in the description box. And I did get a few concealers. I got the shades Fair 06 and Fair 04 because Fair 02 was a little bit too light. So I'm just going to go with Fair 04 today. I think this is more on the pinky side. I am going to use this as my eyeshadow base. I like this shade. It's definitely darker than the Fair 02. Just so the other one made me look ghostly. I feel like the foundation stick and the concealer don't mix well. I don't know. It's just looking weird. Now to set the face, I'm going to use the No Filter setting powder. And I just got the translucent shade. See how it's separating? Oh, this is so ugly. It's like separating mostly in my cheek area. I like to set around my cheeks, around this area, since I do go in with the bronzer. And I don't want the bronzer to be like sticking to some areas because it's not set. Okay, so it's looking better. We are making progress here. And now that we're all set, we're going to move on to bronzer. I did get this bronzer because they were out of the whole thing. I just got the pan. So this is a pressed powder face bronzer. And it's in the color Private Party. Okay, so I'm just applying a little bit. And I like to move my hair just so I can get the hairline all in there. All up in there. But make sure it doesn't look like you're wearing a helmet of bronzer. So just make sure you're blending. The video after this will be very exciting, so please stay tuned. When I'm very lazy to get the smaller brush, I just pinch the brush because I'm lazy. And I just gotta go to work. That's how it is. And I do have a compact here. This is the Colourpop No Filter Sheer Press Powder in the shade Light. So I'm gonna grab this and just start applying it to the nose so I can blend it out. And it doesn't look too dark. Next I have this setting spray. This is the All Star Face Setting Spray. All Star! And I've never tried this. Let's see how it goes. Just start spraying away after your bronzer. Follow these steps and you'll have a flawless face. So let me spray away first, just in case it sprays really bad. But maybe I got a bad one. It doesn't want to spray. Is this a fail, you guys? Nope. Okay, so it works. Oh, it sprays very strongly. For highlight, I'm gonna use this Lunch Money highlight. This is the Super Shock Cheek. Very, very nice. I've heard great things about this. I think Kathleen Lights, that's where I heard it from. This is my Morphe M501 for my brush. So this is like the creamy kind. Yeah, it definitely feels wet. It feels like the highlight from Physicians Formula. It's a very light shade, so I would recommend this for light to medium skin tones. For blush, I'm going to use this Super Shock Cheek in Between the Sheets. I think this is pretty dark, but we'll see how it goes. This was the only one that they had in stock. This is what it looks like. It is in the creamy consistency as well. I don't usually like creamy blushes, so let's see. It goes on pretty good, actually. It's not disrupting my makeup or anything. I'm just a little bit more rough with my makeup, so I have to be light-handed with this. For the eyes, I'm going to use this Colourpop Good Sport palette. I was going to purchase the pink palette, but I'm like, I've been doing too many pink looks, and this is more for the fall, so I'm going to use this one here. The first shade that I'm going to take is this shade called High Hopes, right here. This is a nice color, and it blends so well. I love it. I kind of like stamp it first, and then blend out the edges. This brush, this is the JH36 from Morphe, and I'm going to take the shade called Hooky, which is up here, a little bit under. I'm just going to create like a brown smoky eye. This is nice. And then I just take my E27 again and blend. And that one you do want to take it all the way in. And then the third shade you won't take it all the way in, which is the darker shade. For the last shade, I'm going to take the smaller brush. This is the JH37. And I'm going to take the shade Reckless, which is right here. That kind of matches my shirt. Ooh, yes, it's pigmented. Some darker shades, I hate when they're not pigmented. That's a pet peeve right there. Pet peeve. First world problems. Okay, so now that that's done, you want to take the brush that you used earlier, and this is the JH36, and start blending it out. Upwards a little bit, but not too high where your brow bone is at. So now the next question is, do I want to leave it matte, or do I want to add a shimmer? The shimmer ones are so nice. I like the shimmer one called Rookie, and I like the one called Wild Out. So I don't know if I like this one or this one, but I think I'm going to leave it matte for today. I will add this one to the inner corner. With the smaller brush, this is the e.l.f. brush. Ooh, it's an e.l.f. brush. It's a concealer brush. I'm going to take the shade Wild Out and just apply it to the inner corner of my eye. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then I'm just going to apply mascara. I don't think they have mascara, and then I'll apply some falsies. And I don't think they have falsies either. So I'm just going to do my eyes off camera, and then I'll come back to the eyebrows, and then I'll come back to the lips. For brows, I'm going to use this eyebrow pencil. It's called the Brow Boss, and I got the shade Dark Brown. It does have a spoolie, so I'm going to brush it out first, and then I'm going to fill them in. Start right here in the beginning, and then all the way to the end. Good shade. It's not too dark. I am living for it. You guys have seen me do my brows in a lot of videos. I like this brow pencil. It's not too waxy, which is good. But then this isn't too dry, so it's like sort of in between. You kind of do have to press hard with this one, so to get the whole pigment out, you have to press really, really hard. For lips, I'm going to use this Lippie pencil in the shade 951. This is in collaboration with I Love Adriiii and Colourpop. They still have it online, so if you don't have it, make sure you check it out. And you just twist it up, I believe. I've never had these lip pencils from there, so I don't know how they work. I'm just going to use this. I like to go under a little bit to make my lips look bigger. For the top parts, I like to start here on the side and then work my way up and make it bigger at the cupid's bow. For lipstick, I got this Luxe Give Me Some Luxe lipstick, and I got the shade Appy. A-P-P-Y. Wow, who knows? This feels like good quality. It feels heavy. So this is pretty good. So let's see if it's nice. I'm just gonna apply it in the middle. This is pretty dark. I wanted to go more nude, but it's okay. We are in the fall, so maybe this is a good nude for the fall, a little bit darker. I'm just gonna do my lower lash line, which is with this brush, the one that I use the darkest shade with, and just apply it to the outside right here. And make a crazy face. I made a crazy face in my last video. I was like, girl. This is what the look turned out. And I am pretty impressed. I am loving it. I am digging this palette. I'm going to keep using it the whole week. This is the Good Sport palette, and I created this look, and it looks amazing. I am obsessed with it. All the shades that I used are so nice. This palette, you need to check it out. They blend out like a dream. I didn't have any problems. I wasn't whining. I wasn't complaining. So it's a-okay. Pretty good. Another product that stood out to me was the lipstick. This is so nice and it's great quality. I am obsessed with it. I am loving the highlight. It's so nice. I need to get used to the consistency though and the formula. It's just so different for me than other highlights, but I think my face is popping. My nose is popping. Everything is popping. The blush I wasn't a fan of. It looks nice, but I just don't like how it goes on. I know I'm not going to reach for it. I did like the primer, so I'm going to keep using this. The setting spray, I don't know, it just splashes all over. It reminds me of the Mario Badescu. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you did. I will see you guys in my next video.